We are back. Gonna be doing back today. I got Rose with the Kelso shrug all set up here. We are gonna be going up in weight. We're gonna try a couple sets at 200 pounds. Hopefully we could do all 4 sets at 200 pounds, but we'll see how the first couple go, and if I gotta drop back down, then I will. From there, we'll get our rear flies going, and then after that, I got a dip and pull-up belt. So I'm gonna try my pull-ups today, maybe with a little weight added, and see how those go. I've never used one of these before, so I'm pretty curious to see how it works and how I fare against a little added weight on my pull-ups. And then we'll knock out a little leg supplementation after that. So let's just go ahead and get started. Man, it's amazing what even just adding 10 pounds will do. Those are significantly harder at 200 than at 190, but I feel like we persevered pretty freaking well. And I feel like that's a rep count that we can really build on over the next coming weeks. So looking forward to that, but for now, let's go ahead and dive into some rear flies. Alright, that's enough of rear fly. I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing a freaking try here and see how this goes. I'm gonna start off with a 25-pound plate and see how that feels. Like I said, never done this before, so we're getting into some uncharted waters here, but you never know until you try. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Holy moly, those are freaking brutal, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, there's not much of a difference between a wide grip pull-up and a lat pull-down, but it really does start to like feel like you're getting into that super heavy lat pull-down feeling, which is great. My freaking lats are totally pumped. I'm gonna do 2 more sets without the belt. 1, because I feel like my rep count is gonna really start suffering if I keep trying to use the belt, and 2, because I wanna try a couple sets now with it off and see how much different it feels. So let's give it 2 more. Alright, we're gonna end this off with a little bit of legs here. I'm gonna do a warm-up set of our straight leg sumo deads, and then I'm gonna do 2 working sets at 155, superset those with bodyweight squats, and then I will end off with probably 1 solid set of leg extensions, and that'll be it for today. is gonna be it for today. Excellent freaking day today. We had all kinds of changes interlaced into this back day. Starting off with our rows with the Kelso shrug, we bumped our way up to 200 pounds and overcame a huge milestone. Definitely looking forward to doing this in the coming weeks and seeing if we can up our rep count a little bit. Also, it's amazing how much 10 pounds will make a difference. Eager to try that again next time with it feeling hopefully a little bit more like home. From there into rear delt flies, 50 pounds once again felt really good today, so I'm happy that that is our new baseline. Our reps actually went up by 1 on each rep, so we are already improving at our new working weight. From there into our wide grip pull-ups, that for me was a biggie today in terms of new things. I have never tried one of like the dip or pull-up weight belts before, so that was a huge thing for me. One complaint about that belt is the chain isn't quite long enough. It wasn't quite to the point of crushing anything, but it was just a little bit encroaching, let's say. That chain could easily have like 8 inches of length on it and it would be totally out of the way and more comfortable between my legs. I do have some like pieces of cable and stuff like that that are up on my rack here that I'll probably just wrap around the plate and then hook the carabiners of the chain to the ends of that so it hangs a little bit lower. Probably make it a little bit easier to wrangle around too. It's just kind of at an awkward height. Just kind of something I had to navigate through while we were in the middle of our workout today. But other than that, chucking 25 extra pounds on me and doing pull-ups felt fantastic. I'm going to be a huge fan of weighted pull-ups, and it's amazing how many reps I was still able to do after taking the belt off. I was expecting to be down about 7 reps, but we jumped right up to 9 reps, which is way more, and I felt way more explosive after doing them than I would have ever imagined. I would have thought I would be pretty blown out and sluggish, but we did really good. It almost feels like 2 completely different exercises, although we're just talking about a pull-up here. I'm not sure how to really properly describe it, but I am turning into a pretty big fan already. And then because we threw on the belt today and I didn't want to be taking the belt on and off and doing all that while going through what would normally be our wide grip pull-up and leg supplementation circuit, I just did all my pull-ups and then moved into legs from there. So I did the straight leg sumos supersetted with the bodyweight squats and then just did 1 solid set of leg extensions. So our flow was kind of different today. We had new things going on. We went up in weight. We were kind of just navigating through some fresh new waters. It was kind of an interesting back day, but even though we had all that stuff going on, we still did actually decent on time. We ended off today with a total time of 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 49 seconds, which isn't really all that terrible considering we had new things going on. Our typical workflow was kind of deviated and all the things that come along with that. I feel like we did totally fine on time, and I don't feel like incredibly drained and out of juice like we drug things on for too long. So the next time we have a back day, we'll probably get a little bit more of a flow going and hopefully be able to shave a little time off. So that is going to be that. I'm going to get on out of here. Still got plenty of light left in this afternoon, so I'm going to go on a nice cool down walk. I'm going to end up taking a rest day tomorrow, so I will be back the day after that with arms and shoulders.